What's up YouTube, Duelixer today, here doing a review on Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I'm going to break down the positives and negatives and my overall thoughts on the movie. Starting off with the positives, J.K. Rowling manages to successfully bring us back into the world of Harry Potter by bringing magic to America. And I really like the layout of magic in America, how it's all set up, the rules and whatnot, the MACUSA. And then you have Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander, which I think plays the character well. You know, he's that awkward, smart type character. He doesn't really get along with others that much, but you can see he's trying to. Which I can understand why some people have a hard time relating to some of these characters, seeing that they're not really what we're used to, like in the Harry Potter films. And the Fantastic Beasts themselves are amazing. I enjoy most of the creatures that show up in this movie. Especially the Niffler. He's the one that's always gathering up the money, the shiny things. Like that was just hilarious. And then the Thunderbird, which is one of those badass creatures in the film. And plus, I'm part of the Thunderbird house in Ilvermorny's School of Magic. Hope we get to see more of Ilvermorny as well. There's mentions of that school taking place, but I really want to see what it actually looks like. And then you have Colin Farrell as Percival Graves, who plays a great villain throughout this movie. I hope to see more in the sequels because he was like one of the best characters in there. His character art might change because if you guys seen the movie, you know what happens to his character in the end, so I'm hoping he does come back. But we'll have to wait and see. And then you have Credence's character art, which was that creepy kid. He had a weird haircut, weird bowl cut. It was so ridiculous, but I really empathize with this character. I'm not going to go into too many spoilers, but he definitely was a standout in this movie for me. And I also like the setup for what's to come when it comes to Grindelwald, which is the most dangerous wizard of this time period. Had some good action beats and some new elements to the wizarding world that really caught me off guard, like the death penalty. In America, the way they kill off wizards, it's quite dark. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, whoa, what the heck is going on here? So that was an interesting element to the movie. Now moving on to the negatives. The first act of this movie is slow. I almost fell asleep. I was just like, oh, is magic happening? What? I was actually quite surprised about that. And there are certain moments where there's obvious use of green screen. It's like, that really takes me out of the movie when I notice that, like, oh, that's green screen. I know it's probably a bit ironic. I'm using a green screen right now and it's probably not that good, but hey, I'm on a budget here, people. And the relationship between Queenie and Jacob was forced. How do you fall for this no match, you know, in a matter of 2 days? Come on, I couldn't see it happen. And then you have Tina, and I don't mind her character, but she does feel weak in certain parts of the movie where she doesn't really stand up to herself when she's facing the MACUSA, telling her what's going on within New York. So I felt bad for her character. Hopefully they improve upon that in the sequels because she really wasn't as strong as a character I would like her to be. And then you have the Shaw family, which was just a waste of time. When I look back on this movie, I'm like, wait, what is the point of these characters? They have no purpose to the story unless they're going to be like future villains down the line. You really didn't need the Shaw family in this movie at all. And then there's this one scene in the movie where it's just so ridiculous. I just roll my eyes. I couldn't even look at the screen. I think Eddie Redmayne couldn't look at the screen when he saw this part of the movie. It's when they're catching the Erupit, which is the rhino-looking creature. It's so cringeworthy. Like, you just see Eddie Redmayne doing like this mating dance. He's like, oh, what is that? What are you doing, Eddie? Eddie, stop. Why are they making you do this? I just couldn't look. I was just like, wow, that was terrible. But overall, I think Fantastic Beasts is like the Hobbits of the Harry Potter series, but with less likable characters. But there were elements in there that I'm really excited for, like Grindelwald, the magical world within America. If you're a Harry Potter fan, I definitely recommend you guys go check it out. But if you're not a big Harry Potter fan, I think you probably should stay away from it, maybe at least wait for it to come on TV or something. This movie does feel like a refresh. It's kind of taking a step back, then building itself up to be something bigger again. So I can understand where it's going with that one, but overall, it was a bit lackluster for me. You know, it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. So that's why I'm gonna have to give Fantastic Beasts a 6.5 out of 10. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Did you guys enjoy this movie? Like, subscribe, more content on Fantastic Beasts and other films in general. I'm DMLX. I'll see you in the future.